in a guitar band, and then a year I was working with a bloke with synthesizers as well, and we were writing songs and taking the tapes around to the record companies and stuff. And the excuse they gave for not using them was that we weren't a live outfit, you know. I just thought, we really need to get serious about it, you know. And I thought, well, I can't really do it with the person I'm with at the moment. And I just wanted to start afresh, you know. And so I thought, right, I'll just start answering ads, you know. And Vince's was the third ad that I answered, you know, so I jumped at the chance.
Now, in your Peterborough Dole days, right, did you ever imagine that you'd be sort of getting up in front of 2,000 people? You did?
I always used to, when I was at home, I was the sort of person that was like dancing in front of the mirror.
Oh, right.
You know, and practicing in mine and stuff like that.
We have got something in common, mate. I used to, in the lounge rack in my drawing room, I used to put all the dining room chairs in front of me, and they were empty, empty as anything. And we had French windows at the back, and I'd put on the music and get a candlestick and sing into it. To a load of chairs with nobody in, and my mum used to watch through the French windows. You used to do that?
Yeah, I used a curling tongue though.
I feel so much closer to you after you did that. So look, I mean, now you should be quite a dab hand at it all now.
Well, the first time, I wouldn't say boo to a goose. You know, I went on the stage, and I was dumbstruck, and all I could do was sing, you know.
Yeah.
So now I sort of like have to put on this facade of being a peacock.
Do you shock them, amuse them, or I mean, what's the approach to your?
Well, like I said earlier, it's sort of like hiding, you know, behind that facade.
Yeah.
And it just makes it easier for me to sort of talk to people.
Obviously, you've had quite a few short stays with Depeche Mode, Yazoo. Do you think this will be a more permanent combination? Do you know what I mean? Will it last longer?
Well, this is the first band I've been in that's like done 2 albums, you know, and I'm still in the band. I'm still talking, so with better luck, you know, and as long as our ideas keep flowing, I think we've got another 3 or 4 albums to come out, yeah.
But to me, you seem like a godfather. I mean, you're not old or anything like that, but you sort of establish a band, and then it's all going well. And when you see they're all right, you seem to sort of go on to the next. Do you see yourself doing that again and again?
No, I mean, those situations that occurred in the past, I mean, it was just like that the band members didn't really just sort of see it, you know, get on or anything like that. So myself and Andy are really well. I can't see any reason why we should stop.
Does he like the way you perform on stage? Does he think it's over the top, or does he sort of say, look, I think you should sort of tone down it a bit on that?
No, he thinks the more the merrier.
So you get on really well with him, by the sound of it. You don't really like being on tour, because with Depeche, you obviously didn't enjoy it, because you left quite soon after that.
Well, I like it. I mean, you know, we're having a good time. I wasn't particularly happy with the way that the band were doing touring before. Whereas, like, using the gear I'm using now, you know, it makes it interesting for me.
When we visit places, I like going out afterwards, like to the local club or anything, you know. And that's bad, because you have to sort of, like, have at least 8 hours sleep a night, you know, before the next day.
But you don't feel guilty?
I don't feel guilty, no. But, I mean, you suffer for it.
Do you? In what way?
Well, I mean, I don't think you can put as much into a show if you're sort of, like, feeling really clapped out, you know.
Well, the hour that you're on stage is brilliant, you know. It's brilliant. And the half hour afterwards as well. And the half hour before is quite exciting, you know. But the bits in between, the rest of the, like, 22 hours or something is pretty boring.
What's the point of just making records and selling them? You know, I mean, like, one of the reasons why I got involved in the first place was because I wanted to be an entertainer. And that doesn't mean just going in the studio and singing down a mic, you know.
I mean, personally, I don't really like playing in London much, you know. It's just so much hassle, you know.
And what do you mean hassle?
Well, because you've got the record companies, they've got a guest list of 300 people, you know, and you have to go and see all these people and talk to them and that. Can't stand that.
Did your girlfriend, I mean, you live in London, does your girlfriend come and see you in London as well?
Yeah, she comes along, yeah. And she can get the time off.
What does she do?
She's a nurse.
Oh, that's nice. So you're well looked after.
Yeah, that's right. She's on geriatrics at the moment, so it's sort of quite fitting and everything.
I do the minimum amount possible, you know. And like, I just go into the studio when the vocals need doing, do them and then go, you know. I mean, there might be some time when, if we're just starting a track, I'll go in there and say, oh, let's use this for a bass line or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not there as often as Vince.
Well, what we do is we'll just sit round the piano and I'll knock out some chords and he'll sing a tune, you know, and then we'll sort of knock it about, change it, and then record the music, and then finally, like sort of the day before the cut, we'll work out what the words are supposed to be.
So, what's the next single that's going to come out?
I'm afraid it's another bleeding love song.
I like the slushy one.
Victim of love.